Okay.
Okay, is this the error you're getting?
Yeah, that was one. I mean, I was playing around a little bit, but after you told me to put the let in there, that's what I did.
What does the error say?
Uh, that was the one that you just got there was one of the errors I got. But before I put the let, it was just saying couldn't find the ID. But I tried to follow it pretty closely to the um, topic spec and just switch things around. And it,
His topic spec is working?
yeah, topic spec's working.
Topic controller spec, you mean?
Yeah, the topics controller was working, or all the specs passed. So I just tried to use the same kind of idea for the show and new and index was working, but show and new was not.
Okay. Was this error you were getting before? Undefined method let?
Um,
You know what? Wait.
that's because of the one on describe get show I added.
Wait, what?
On under get describe get show, you told me to put the let under the describe block.
Oh, where is that? Oh, here?
Yeah, under show. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So is it back to normal to what it was?
Yeah. This is how exactly it was when I supposedly. Yeah.
And then
That's
this
basically the error I was getting. The ID question, no name error.
yeah. And then, so I think it's just because we had this ends. So just to show you what this was before, ends was preemptively ending the entire RSpec, right? Right here, that should be working.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, so just to kind of show you the changes that were made. So it's kind of hard to see when there's like a lack of indentation, right?
Mm-hmm.
But right when I auto indented it, it was actually quite easy to see, right?
Okay.
So again, just to take a look at the auto indentation, right? So this is the before, and that's the after. Before, after.
Okay.
Right?
So basically, I was ending the whole RSpec then, so it couldn't it wouldn't show the ID because it already ended the whole thing.
And the variable my question wasn't, didn't exist.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah. That works. Yeah, that definitely helps. Like I said, it's a lot of little things like that that I don't pick up right away.
Yeah. So I mean, auto indentation would really help out with overcoming errors like that.
Yeah. What's the auto?
Sure. Do you use Atom?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you just go to help and you just start typing auto and it comes up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You might have to highlight all the lines. You might not have to. But that really helps. Do you have any other questions about this or what?
No, that answered that pretty well. I did have one question. So I was working on another assignment that was I had the one where I was actually looking at a question you were working on with someone on the help forum.
Okay.
It was for the authorization.
Oh, interesting.
You do the dot split join and you capitalize the first letters of the first and last name.
Okay.
Could you, I mean, I read through it, but could you kind of explain how it worked? It's on, here, I'll go to the checkpoint on the forum. And then I noticed that Tim commented on it, had something to say as well. So I just wanted to.
Oh. Here, I'll stop the broadcast and then. Man, the thing is, I can't see your screen, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's the validations.
Okay.
Assignment, and it's the. I think it's a. Let me double check. Actually. No, it's authentication model. So it's checkpoint 36, and you kind of wrote a whole thing describing it, but I was just wondering if you could explain it a little more.
Sure. Do you have a link to the so what authorization you said?
Yeah. So yeah, checkpoint 36 on the Rails. It's the only question in there that someone had.
Oh, on the help phone.
Okay, there we go.
Oh.
It's the before save self.name.
What checkpoint was it?
36.
Oh, 36.
Authentication user model.
Tim. I see. I had previously told the student to stub the method, but Tim said it wasn't necessary. Issues that memorializes the facts.
Yeah, I didn't really. I don't think I've encountered the code that Tim was talking about. The let memoizes or the lazy evaluates.
You haven't run into this specific error.
No, I just
Yeah, what I tell them to do. My suspicion is that should validate you tries to save user when the triggers all, which then triggers all the before saving now. Let's see. Caveat: this matcher works differently than other matchers. As noted before, it will create an instance of your model if one doesn't already exist. Sometimes the set fails, especially if you have your database level restrictions on any attributes other than the one which is unique. In this case, the solution is to populate these attributes with values before you can call validate uniqueness of. Sure, that's fair. This creates the user in the database so that validates uniqueness of does not create its own without a name. Wait, what? This creates the user in the database so that validates uniqueness of doesn't create its own without a name. As an aside, we could use let exclamation point instead of let. This doesn't memorialize user but acts like a before block. However, this will break another test. This breaks because user of blockit.com is not a unique email, which is already creating the let. This can be fixed by changing the email to unique email. New user at blockit.com. I'll see if an issue has been filed in the curriculum. Huh. Okay. So what's your question?
So my first question is kind of like how on the name and then the split each, when you have the S between the pipes, I'm just curious how that represents the
so
first and last name.
Sure. So just think of think of these like braces as do and end. That's another way
Okay.
of looking at it, right? So it's just in each loop where it says
Mhm.
do, and the each variable in between is named s. And so what it does, it just capitalizes each of the variables. So the first and the last name actually is cap
Okay.
in this case.
So if okay,
Yeah, so this is called a block.
right.
The way of writing a block is by having do in the front and end in the back.
Hmm.
And then, yeah, this is capitalizing the, the variable that's being looped.
So what makes it just capitalize the first letter instead of the whole each variable that it's
Yeah,
looping
so it
through?
capitalizes the first letter of each word,
Okay.
right? So let's just say we have Ricky Panzer, right? And
Right.
split turns into Ricky and Panzer, right? And then, well, except I guess we'll deal with like lowercase ones, right? And then, right? And then the each turns this into this, right?
Okay.
That's the idea. Next question.
Okay. And then my second question is how I guess I'm still getting a lot more familiar with RSpec. So how would you create an a proper RSpec to test this? Because we
How, how would
haven't really.
how would you create an RSpec test to test the capitalization of the name?
Mhm.
Oh, interesting. I guess you could create a user with the name lowercase Ricky Panzer, and then
Okay.
test to see
Are
if
you are you are you on screen share right now? Because I can't.
oh, you can't see my screen.
Yeah, I can't see your screen. Sorry.
Oh, weird. Sorry. Sorry about that.
Okay, there we go.
Did you not see me type this example out?
No,
Oh,
listening. Sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So I was just explaining this is the name, and then split turns into an array, right? And then from the each block, it capitalizes the first letter of each word, right? And then join turns it back to this. So you're
Right.
just
Okay.
curious about, yeah. So you're just curious about like how to test that.
The pipes,
What do you mean?
could that be anything at that point?
Sorry.
Would the S between the pipes and then S dot capitalized, could you use any letter for that at that point?
Yeah,
Or
use any variable. Yeah, you can call it. You can say name. This could be, well, name might not be the best idea, but word or phrase or whatever. Be anything. Make sense?
so say you wanted to capitalize the first two letters of the word, would you how would that
How would you capitalize the
how
first
would you like
letters?
say like multiple letters? Yeah.
Okay. Well, capitalize is kind of used to, you probably would need to find a different function because capitalize takes a word and capitalizes the first character.
Oh, okay. So okay, that's automatically what it does. I thought there was a certain way you were defining it to make it capitalize the first character, so it already does that. Okay.
Yeah, that's what
That
it
makes
makes as well. Yes.
okay. Got it.
Were you still curious about how to take lowercase Ricky Panzer and then, or like how to test that?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Um, so this is a user, right? Yeah. So is there
Right.
you have a user spec or something somewhere? I guess you do.
I do on a different commit, but not on. not on that one.
Okay. I might pull one from a different. I pull one from one of your different branches. Do you have a branch that you can use? Or
Yeah, let me check to see here. I probably still have to push that, but
well, fortunately, it would actually be easier than one would think.
here I have the. Oh wait, you can't see my screen. Never mind. I was about to say I'm on the branch right now for it, but
Oh,
I
yeah, I can't see your screen, unfortunately. What branch is it? If you tell me, I can just pull it.
yeah, it's off homework. I still have to push it, so
But yeah, it's a different branch. It's a different branch, Joel.
yeah, it's on the. It's called off homework.
Yeah, but it's not in GitHub, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay.
So I will. I'll just push it to GitHub now.
Okay.
So actually, I have this down. I just want to know if it's right. So could I just message this to you to see if it's
Sure,
would
yeah.
work or not?
Yeah, you can
Okay,
come on help form if you want.
I'll just yeah. There.
Did you have to make a test to test capitalization? Or you're just curious?
I was just curious if this would work.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. And does it pass?
I feel like it didn't, but I just wanted to double check.
Yeah. Why don't you just push this branch and I can pull it here?
Okay. Here, I want to test it really fast.
Sure.
Here, I'll just push it. Hit push. Do I just git push origin then?
Again, get push origin and then the name of the branch you're on.
Got it. Yeah, I was messing with the code yesterday, but I just wasn't sure how it worked. But glad you explained that.
Have you pushed it yet?
Yeah, it should be on there, and
Okay.
it's just off HW.
Yeah, it's weird because I can barely hear you type.
Try turning up a little bit.
Oh. Did it get pushed?
It should. Let me check.
Did you type get push origin and the name of the branch?
It pushed about 1 minute ago.
Okay, what's the name of the?
The name of the branch is auth HW. So I pushed the branch.
Okay, I don't see it. Do you see on your side? Do you see the branch on your side?
Yeah, I do.
On GitHub?
Mm-hmm.
Can you show me where it is? Can you tell me?
Yeah, it's on recently. Your recently pushed branches.
Is this
my third
a repo or is this in a different repo?
It should be in the Blockit repo. It's Blockit. There's the default master branch, and then your branches, which is auth HW right below it is. Yeah,
that's weird.
So it should be showing up.
Man, the wrong. I'm confused. My can't. In one of these? No. So can you send me the link? Can you copy the URL in your browser and send me that? Send it in the chat.
So I'm just going to paste it over the form.
That's weird. Oh, that's because I was on a different repo. That's weird. Oh, huh. That's funny. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, and then the name of it again? Auth.
Yeah, auth or HW for homework.
Okay, so you're good with this one, right? You're good with the previous one? I don't need to save this or anything? I guess I can commit on my side.
Okay.
That's weird. Okay. There we go. And this is in user spec. And then where is your test? This is it. And did it pass? And right. Joel, you there? Joel, you there? Joel, are you there?
Mhm.
Okay. I was just saying, so it didn't pass, right? You're getting this validate uniqueness error. That's on what, line 11?
It's on.
Yeah, it's this one. So this one does pass, I guess.
The describe name, it should be capitalized. I have it on 31 through 35.
Right, I do too. Do you not see my screen? No. Okay.
Yeah.
You see it? You see it?
Oh no. Not anymore.
What about now?
I see like a billion versions of your screen.
Yeah.
There we go. Now I can see your screen.
But it passes, right? It's passing right now. This thing's not passing, but that was the thing on the help forum. But your block it user thing is passing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I was looking at the wrong one. Oh. Which one isn't passing?
The undefined split for no class.
Oh.
And then Tim wrote what you should do about that.
Okay.
Which was where? User.
I wrote that down below, but I was okay.
Oh, that does work. Yeah, so now everything's passing. Cool.
Okay. Cool.
Anything else?
No, I think that covers it. Thanks for explaining the split join code with the pipes. It makes a lot more sense now.
Sure, yeah.
I was like, how does that tell it to capitalize the first letter only? And then I didn't realize that by saying that, it automatically is just going to capitalize the first character.
Yeah. Ruby is quite magical. So there's a lot of stuff that's built in for sure.
Yeah, I think I should go over. I think Tim sent me a list of like some of the most helpful built-in Rails methods. So
yeah, that might be worthwhile looking at. I mean, technically it's a Ruby method, but yeah.
Oh yeah.